At first it was the top road, now it's on the internet as so, retailers are frantic to draw consumer by offer enormous sale. Down there say of clothes firms abrupt prices to mix sale levels in a bid to change their stockpile. The perceptual is how several companies include introduced constant selling regime, in continuous specific giving instead of hawking their consumer goods at complete price. But is down there any true in how? And while is a selling in fact a selling? So, the rules on which is and isn't permitted are perhaps not as precise as they could be. Down there is a coding of experience manufactured by the Chartered Trade Standards Institution, CTSI, that advises retailers on how they should instrument. Amongst its recommendations are, yet, as the CTSI has clearly told, just a trial can solve if a industry has break the law and the guide is not designed as a set of rules. The Act, as concluded in the Customer Protect of Unjust Trade Regulation, just says how if means are on selling or specific propose, retailers include to show the unique cost and must include bin marketing at how cost for a significant time of period. They should as well not complain a rebate versus the suggested retailer cost if it is considerably high rather than the cost usually loaded for the food. Price expert James Tan, a affiliate at advising company Simon Kucher, says how in spite efforts by trade standards bodies to force rules on turnover, companies are really prudent at promotion bargains. Thou can ever include thing on selling to email out promoting emails and draw focus to yours website, he says. Thou re speaking on millions of cost points on hundreds and hundreds of items. It's extremely difficult to path the prices above period, thou re reliant on the recording keeping of the retailers. On to Mr. Tan, clothes retailers in special include be used to installation prices at the begin of the time of year in a profit for discount constructed in. The issue sets in while they include to rebate by more than rather than they anticipated, abruptly the numbers don't add up any more than. And in the present environment, prices ever go downward, never up. Retailers are not so nice at enterprising the cost up while they've got a very hot food on their hands, he says. The impact, as he says, is how customers no much longer aware which means are in fact cost. They may suspicion how the unique cost tag was pressurized all on, but they delight the concept how they receive a nice transactions on a discounted food. Human beings are managed by which they see on a label, he says. They loving creature capable to tell, I've got a deal. They're lucky to stupid themselves. Clothes retailers are capture all the headlines at this, but Simon Kucher's Mr. Tan says the rebate mind is precinctive to all sectors of retailer. This grocery marketplace had a length time of cost warfare, he says. We've fair got behind to the identical cost levels how we had at the end of 2014. We're the largest promote-driven nation in Europe in food items. Of year, several firms use price as a tactics for house marketplace stake. Amazon was produced to suffer year of losses in procedure to construct up a dominating stance as an on the internet retail dealer. Yet, it as well giving comfort and band of stockpile, that is fair as so of its spot of type, with cost is no much longer a sustainable distinctive marketing spot. This top road has retaliated difficult versus more profitable on the internet means, says Mr. Tan. If thou re-fight fair on cost, later you end up in a down helical. The present wavelength of retailer discount is severe, but the is not an unparalleled position, says Andy Mulcahy, Policy and Understanding CEO at On the Internet Retailer Associate IMRG. Such cost-cutting happened in the work up to Yuletide in 2011 and 2015, he says, but retailers restored out of steady problems. This issue is how you get jammed in it, it's really hard to get out of it, he adds. Since they had made such a hard discount, they struggled to rotate how away, since as quickly as you do, turnover drop off a precipice. On such two early occasions, firms begun to inverse the sale following the January turnover, while less consumer goods are sold out in any case, so how by the other block, they were behind to regular. I suspicion the identical item will occur the year, but you do include the large ambiguity of Brexit, Mr. Mulcahy says. All possibilities are yet on the spreadsheet down there. Yet, he remnant sure how in spite low levels of customer trust, shopping will yet rotate out up Yuletide. Not one is departure to wake up on Yuletide night and say to their household, I didn't get you whatever since of Brexit, he says. House fair not a opportunity.